It is November.
Yeah, well
Actually,
into it.
yeah, we're a week into November, but this is our first November live stream.
Yes, it is.
So November, big month. Number one, it's your birthday month.
It is. My
Yes.
birthday will be coming up in a few days. That's exciting. Let us know if you hear our audio.
Yes, we have a whole new setup here. So yes, please do let us know if you can hear us before we talk about Eric's birthday coming
Yep.
up. Because we don't want anyone to miss that it's Eric's birthday coming up.
So if you can hear us, put it in the chat and let us know so
Oh
that
my
we can
goodness.
get confirmation that audio is actually going out live.
Yes.
Ebony
Okay.
Talks is here and says,
Excellent.
we hear you. Well, thank
Excellent.
you.
So it's your birthday, as we said.
Not today.
No, not today, but this month. And actually in the upcoming week. And it's also my play month.
Yeah.
We have our musical next weekend. So I don't know if we'll be here next Friday.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'll be by this time next week, I'll be like doing children's hair and makeup.
Right. Or we could do it early on Friday.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's happening. And then we don't have one Thanksgiving. We have two Thanksgivings coming up.
It's a big month.
And I host them all. And then we're leaving on a trip.
At the very end of the month, we leave for a week. And
Huge month.
so
Yeah.
lots going on. Why is there a pumpkin behind us?
Well, it's still fall.
I thought it was Christmas.
No, not in this household.
No?
No.
Has anyone already converted over to the next holiday?
I was just talking to my mom today, and she's well into Christmas.
Okay, right.
Yeah. But here, not so much. Oh, hello. They're coming in.
Yes, and they can all hear us. That's great. We have a very new technology setup that will have more tweaking in the future to bring you higher production values, maybe.
Well, and most of all, to cause Eric less stress in his production.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So, you know what else is November? Not every year, but
your,
this year.
Your mom's birthday?
Well, that is also true. My mom's birthday is also in November, but it was also when.
Oh, yeah. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Jenny Midich's Complete Carnivore book dropped last week, Tuesday, or this past week. And so, yeah, I was really excited to get that. I mean, you two were like, is it in the mailbox? It's got to be in the mailbox.
Yeah, it was already opened by the time I saw it. And I know that I ordered it. So that was a very Laura Petrie thing you did. I didn't get the joy of opening the package, but that was fine.
You've got enough packages to open.
Yeah, that's true. So let's see how her book is doing
Okay,
on,
let's check it out.
on Amazon. Behold, our extreme high tech.
Ooh, look at that.
We're actually on Amazon looking at it. It's got 11 5-star reviews, but we want to go down here to the rankings. And it is 3,500 in books, in all books on Amazon. Number 1 in meat cooking, number 1 in ketogenic cookbooks, and number 3 in high protein diets. Come on, people. We can get it number 1 in high protein diets. Is there a high fats diet category?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't know. But yes, I haven't read the whole thing, but I've paged through it a bit. And so I wanted to give you my top 3 sections
Okay.
from Complete Carnivore. Okay. So section number 1.
Are you going to put that under here?
Sure. Why not?
Behold this.
Look at this. Section number 1, prepping mentally for carnivore. Now, I'm not going to go through all of it, but I do have to show you a couple sections in here because this is really cool. All right. But my fingers don't turn pages well. Setting realistic goals and expectations. That's great. But that's not what I really love. I love preparing for the keto flu.
Yeah, I read that section immediately.
Yes. And I also loved the restocking your kitchen with carnivore foods, which we've seen that type of thing before, but I think she does it most excellently. And goes into some of the main Shopping guidelines, love that. What you're looking for with hot dogs or sausages or seafood. I think that's that extra cool part. Processed meats. I feel carnivore on a budget, knowing what you can drink. I just think this is really comprehensive. And the supplies list, love that too. So that's section 1. Section 2, my favorite, is the carnivore timeline. And this talks about a gradual carbohydrate reduction, which I think is amazing. It really points to some of the more low oxalate and low lectin, low anti-nutrients altogether if you are deciding not to go cold turkey. But it also talks about going cold turkey, how much to eat per day. But this I love too. Here, month 1. This reminds me of kind of Dr. Boz's Keto Continuum, where she's walking you through it step by step. And I think is awesome. Number 3, okay, I'm going to pull this away for a second. Okay, because I really want to talk about this. Oh, no, not yet. It's going to be 4 sections.
Oh, okay.
I just realized that. Let's bring it back. Okay. Section number 3, troubleshooting. Here we go. Troubleshooting carnivore. And again,
it's like our channel doesn't need to exist anymore.
Right. Not getting your morning electrolytes, hydration, eating too much fat, gut inflammatory foods, switch it up. I mean, it just, again, so comprehensive, which she's touted it as comprehensive, but it is very comprehensive. And then, okay, so those are for the user that are really cool. This one I forgot to mark, so let me find it here in the index really fast. If I can find the index really fast.
Thank you, Terry, for the audio check. Deborah, thank you. Hello, Primal Gawa.
Ah, yes.
Hi, Kathy from Canada. Christmas starts December 1st.
No, I can get on board with that. It's not exactly how we do it, but yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we do whatever the day after U.S. Thanksgiving happens to be is when it usually starts for us.
Yeah. All right, I can't find the section, but
you
what
can
it
talk
is,
about it.
yeah, what it is the keto cheat meals.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I think this is brilliant from the, I don't know, sort of the marketing businesswoman type perspective, because it allows her to include those recipes in there that aren't strict carnivore without the carnivore police coming to get her.
They'll still come and get her.
They'll still come and get her, yeah. I'm sure there are places they can. But no, I just think it's a great idea. And also, I guess it is user-friendly in that it gives someone new to carnivore the idea that if some slip happens or you choose intentionally to go off for a day, for a holiday, whatever that might be, you can still make a really good choice.
Well, yeah, if you're thinking in terms of from the point of view of carnivore, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have a cheat meal, and it's just a keto meal. It's like, well, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. No. And that's kind of how I think about it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if I'm gonna have something with maybe a plant in it, then I think of it in terms of how is this a keto meal?
Mm-hmm. And she has those lists of those good plants, the better plants to choose. And again, it's all individualized. There might be plants on there that do not work for you. Or maybe you're someone who really does need to stay very strict carnivore, and that's fine. Yeah. So it's great. Great book. Oh, and I'm also looking forward to trying her. Da, 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 da. Nope, not that one. This is my first day here with the new hands and the new technology. There it is. The turkey Alfredo.
Oh, see, that's making me hungry.
You didn't have dinner, did you?
I did, and I'm going to tell you about it in a second.
Okay.
So I did my workout.
Okay.
A kettlebell workout. I'm kind of getting back into that mode. Mm-hmm. Did a bunch of get-ups and some swings. And I was hungry, but not super hungry, and I want to finish eating early, and I really wanted to get done before 4 today. I just wanted to lock it in. And I went upstairs and I'm like, I don't really feel hungry enough to make bacon and eggs. And I don't want to eat a carnivore bar because that's, they're expensive. And I was like, I still have sardines.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, you reach over the sardines when you grab the carnivore bar. And so I said, let's not reach over them. Let's just grab one of those. Pulled it out and I put some salt, a little mustard on it, ate it, and it wasn't too bad. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. But there's not enough fat in it. So I had an avocado. So that was my carnivore cheat meal for dinner. Was a tin of sardines and an avocado.
Oh my.
And I'm continuing with the avocado just because it does not bother my stomach at all. It's got a lot of fats in it and it gives me a little bit of variety. And it's funny. I put a little bit of salt on it and I spoon it up like, wow, this is it's sweet and salty. And I used to have to put lime juice and salt and sort of gag it down in the past. I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of a treat. But that's what I had. And it was a pretty small dinner, but that turkey Alfredo kind of sparked some hunger in me.
So you brought up sardines and I'm kind of thinking about them in recent days.
Well, the title of our live stream today is Keto Harder or Can We Keto Smarter for Deeper Ketosis? And the answer is we know we can keto smarter. Whether or not it's keto enjoyably sounds like a different question because if you're thinking of doing a keto fast or a sardine fast again, I don't know. That sounds way harder.
Harder. Well, here's what I'm thinking. And then I want to hear I actually want to hear your opinion on it.
I don't know how to take that.
I'm like, for the last couple weeks, my morning blood sugars have been fine. Sometimes they're in the 80s. It's good. Sometimes in the 90s. I don't love that as much. Upper 90s, especially. But my ketones have been low. And I know this happens
What do
because...
you mean by low?
That's a good question. I'm still in ketosis, but it's like 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. So they're there. You're right. I shouldn't minimize the fact that I am in ketosis. But if I'm reaching for a deeper ketosis, a better Dr. Boz ratio, I'm not hitting it in the morning upon waking. I've had a Dr. Boz ratio well over 100 for a couple weeks now.
Well, it's just blood sugar divided by ketones.
Correct.
So if your ketones are below 1, it's adding to your blood sugar number, not reducing it. So
yeah.
If your blood sugar was 90 and your ketones were 1, you'd have a Boz ratio of 90. That's easy math even for me.
Yes, exactly.
But is it important for you to have that Boz ratio below 100?
Well, I would like to see it. It doesn't need to be there every day, I don't think, but I would like to see it throughout the week, that showing that I am, she considers that pretty metabolically healthy if you're...
But last night, your ketones were like 1.1 or something.
Yes, I am getting better readings at night, which is what she says generally happens, is at night, your ketones are higher, and throughout the night, you have gluconeogenesis and stuff. So that is sort of a sign if you're converting a lot of your protein into I've just lost my mind. If your liver's creating glucose from protein, right? Is that it? Liver from...
That's gluconeogenesis.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. If your liver is producing glucose from protein overnight in that quantity, it's a sign that your liver still has the substrate to create gluconeogenesis.
Yeah, but I don't...
Like your liver is not
No,
emptying.
but explain to me why having a high ketones at night is bad.
Well, it's not bad. It's just not the sign. She wants a fasted.
Yeah.
When you are fasting, what is your body doing? Is your liver free of glucose?
Oh.
And are you overproducing glucose?
Got it.
When there's nothing added for hours, when things should be emptied out, is that what's happening?
And instead of producing more ketones, you're producing a little more glucose.
Yeah.
That's the theory.
Or releasing more,
Yeah,
releasing it.
yeah.
It could be leftover as well.
From liver stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a question.
So,
But the whole point of our eating a fat meal at the end of the day and getting protein to the beginning of the day is supposed to obviate that.
well,
And it's not obviating it.
it's not. It is not. Which is why I'm thinking, do I need to do a reset with a sardine fast, which really bumped things up for many, many weeks.
Why not just a full water fast like you're so good at?
Well, I could do that as well. I mean, last week I did it. So last week I did a 48-hour water fast. And I got down in that, but then I bounced right back up again when I started eating. My morning numbers were not where I wanted them to see. So there wasn't any carryover from that. And I'd like to see a little carryover. So yeah, I don't know. But it's been crossing my mind to maybe do it and see.
Well,
But I'm not there yet.
yeah.
And we've got a lot of stuff every single weekend of November and into December. So I'm not seeing even where that would necessarily fit in at this moment. Yeah. Yeah. So you'd say that's carnivore smarter, but unenjoyably.
I think it's smart to do the sardine fast if water fasting doesn't either get you into deep ketosis or water fasting is so painful that it's just not doable. Otherwise, you seem to thrive on water fast, so just do that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the water fasting, but I also feel like 72 hours is a bit of a stretch right now.
It's a lot. It's doing it too often.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Tandy says my blood sugar crept up on carnivore.
Yeah.
Yes, Tandy, we've had this situation happen. And we've done a lot of videos on it in the past. And we have tried some strategies that have worked more or less.
Yes.
And I have pretty much put all of my protein early in the day. So I have breakfast, maybe a light lunch, and then an early dinner at around 4 p.m. And that dinner is high fat, low protein. And that tends to get my morning fasted blood sugars down. And unless I have a terrible night's sleep like last night, my morning blood sugar when I get up is in the 80s now. And it was 110, 105, 115. And that was my main strategy. And my ketones are usually above 0.5. So I'm in that sort of nutritional ketosis zone. I'd, of course, like to see it higher, but in the 80s is great compared to where I was at.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really pleased with that change.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm getting slightly more carbs because I'm having an avocado every day. But, I mean, it's mostly fiber and maybe 3 or 4 grams of carbs. So I don't know if it's that significant of a contributor. But, and if your ketones are always low, like you're saying, I don't like to be the bearer of fishy news, but a 72-hour sardine fast is an amazing lever to pull on that. But, you know.
Well, and that's just it too. For me, the water fasting has not boosted the ketones as much as it used to recently. But again, it's hard to say what's really needed. It's just there isn't carryover. Like I did the sardine fast, water fast, 1-2 punch, and sailed through several weeks where things were just happening easily.
Yeah.
And I do know the body adapts. Like I get that. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I can put it to the side though now that I think about our next several weeks that it's just not going to happen right now anyway. So.
Hi, Sue. Bye, Sue.
Hello. Goodbye.
Enjoy your time with your family.
Yes.
But yeah, you're asking, higher protein in the morning. So basically it's whatever protein you calculate you need for your body mass, bias that towards the early part of the day. I mean, this as an experiment.
Yeah.
And then end your day with a much lower protein, higher fat. It doesn't have to be a huge meal. For us, it's kind of almost a snack.
Yeah.
And then try that for a few days. Test your blood sugar and ketones as soon as you can when you wake up and see what happens and see if you get an improvement.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a friend who has some seizure issues, and she's going to be, I haven't checked in, but she was going to start keto yesterday. And a heavily meat-based keto. And it was interesting because this sort of relates to the topic, because she was asking me about a recipe book. Like, she'd found a keto recipe book. Should I buy this?
Okay.
She said. And so I looked at it. It didn't have a sample inside, so I couldn't really say anything, but it said the right things. It said high fat, moderate protein, less than 20 total carbs. That all sounds great, right? And the cover, though, was full of pictures of salads with chicken or fish on them. Like, that's all that was plastered all over. Several pictures of recipes, salads. Not a piece of red meat to be seen on that cover. So I don't know what's in the book, but it wasn't apparent there. So she's like, well, can I just go to Chat and have Chat make a meal recipe plan for me? So I went to Chat and I experimented and said, okay, same thing, high fat, 4 seizures, et cetera, et cetera. And here is what it gave me. Here's one example of day 1. 2 eggs scrambled in 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 ounce of cheese, and 1 tablespoon of oil, MCT oil. That's it for breakfast.
How many teaspoons?
Of MCT?
Yeah.
1 tablespoon.
You better be ready for that.
There's that too, but
that's where all the ketones are coming from.
yeah. Lunch,
Yeah.
3 ounces of tuna with 2 lettuce leaves and 1 chopped egg.
Sounds delicious.
Dinner, 5 ounces of salmon cooked in 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of hollandaise sauce, and a small side of sautéed spinach in butter. So what I'm seeing here is there's not a lot of nutrient density here. I'm not saying you have to only eat red meat, but the whole plan was like this, with these tiny, small meals that are not satiating and that don't contain the nutrient density that they need to.
It didn't sound high fat enough.
It doesn't. It said it was the right macros, but I was wary. But the reason I bring it up is, first of all, this is what we're still getting, right? This is old thinking, right? Old thinking about don't eat the red meat, have your greens, and, don't eat plant. It's not about animal fats. It's about oils, like plant oils and so forth. And just make sure you're really restricting. Like, don't eat much. And I told you about this. And you said, what is the smart way to do this is to get a keto mojo, a keto mojo.
Keto mojo. It's from AliExpress. When you order, you get 10 of them.
Oh, but yeah, you had said really, that's the way to do it. Eat and see where you're getting into ketosis. Yeah. And again, this is someone who needs to be in a really deep, nice therapeutic ketosis. So yeah, I was just a little surprised. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have told her to buy this book, which would have been much better resource for that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. We miss Keisha. She's going out for steak with her boyfriend.
Oh.
So hi, Keisha on the marine.
People are doing things tonight. We're
Bride Biscuit is here. Hello. Good to see you.
Hello.
Linda says, can't even get my ketones over 0.4 without fasting 2 days or so on keto for years. And then right down after. Even carnivore for 3 weeks didn't get them better. Morning sugars 90s or 100 plus. Sardines equal yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. They're not for everybody.
I hate them.
before you say that, Anita Breeze.
Oh, yep. Yep.
That's where you were headed.
Go ahead.
But she's done egg fasts with similar results to sardines, right?
Yes, correct.
So that would be an alternative. I mean, none of these fasts are fun, but there is this process of getting the mitochondria to actually be able to use the ketones.
Yeah, because that seems to be what we learned and experienced when we did it.
Yeah.
Was that the sardines were very powerful for getting into that deeper ketosis. But yes, I was going to say, I do not like sardines. I committed to doing the fast because I was in Dr. Baz's course, and I got them down. I did 2 cans a day. It was awful, but I did it, which is why I'm not relishing the idea of doing it again. But yeah, Anita did say eggs too could possibly be a way to go. So yeah, check out her for both sardine fasts or egg fasts. She has great resources there. And what we learned was that our mitochondria, when you're seeing numbers like that, 90s, 100s, blood sugar, and not, the ketones only get over 0.4 when you're fasting for 2 days. When you're seeing those type of numbers, your mitochondria are actually not preferentially using fat or ketones. And so when you go into fasting mode, they tend to go into conservation mode. So something like the sardine fast or possibly the egg fast, if you tried that, you're still feeding your mitochondria, keeping them healthy enough to not go into conservation mode, but getting the autophagy and mitophagy going, where those mitochondria that aren't functioning so great, they are dying off. And a new crop is coming in, and that crop is better equipped to use fat for fuel.
Yeah. So that's the mitochondria side.
Yeah.
And then there's the insulin side.
Yes.
That has to be low enough for the ketone production. And that sometimes is really stubborn.
Very stubborn. Yeah.
But we're not experts. We're just advanced novelists and life coaches who just kind of know a lot of stuff from having been exposed to a lot of it. Definitely check out the Boz. Her content is so good. I know not everybody likes her. She's not everybody's vibe, but she has some really good presentations, especially on how that insulin when water fasting doesn't come down as readily as when sardine fasting. It's
weird,
confusing, but it is the case.
Yeah.
And you even saw that your ketones went crazy,
way high, and that's why it's like, I don't know. That little bit, spending 2 weeks working on that again gave me weeks of sort of ease in my numbers.
Curtis is here. Hello,
Hey,
Curtis.
Curtis. Good to see you.
It is almost 6 p.m. here in the inferior time zone. Masa says, whose ketones are low? Have you guys tried adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of tahini to your diet? I have actually eaten a tablespoon of it in the past at some point, but I think I question the quality of it. Plus, it's not carnivore, which we tend to be more focused on, but I'm not opposed to it.
I feel like I heard like maybe Tom DeLauer, someone talking about tahini though.
I think Nick Norwitz did.
Or Nick Norwitz, was it? Okay. Yeah. So I know that has definitely worked for some people, but yeah.
Yeah.
It might be better than sardines. But again,
yeah, you're
like, what is the quality and so forth? I get that.
If you have good tahini, maybe it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not dogmatic about carnivore.
No, we're not at all.
Chat GPT will lead you astray.
That's for sure.
And that is true because chat will completely hallucinate. And I have caught it because I've been tracking my potassium intake very closely and I'm making chat do it. And I make it validate. I'm like, you have to link me to your source. And it does it. But if I don't demand that, it'll start just making up stuff. And I'm like, where did you get that from? It's like, oh yeah, you're right.
Well, what are you there for?
I didn't ask you to guess. Would it have anything to do with stored glycogen at the well, yeah, of course.
Yes.
In your liver, you could have a lot of it stored.
Thank you. I am not in talking about this mode. I've been working all day on life coachy things. And
Speaking
Yes.
of which, for those of you who are new, I'm Eric. I'm a novelist. I eat mostly meat. We just crossed our 3-year carniversary.
Yes.
However, obviously, I've talked about eating avocados, so I guess I'm not the best carnivore there is. That's me.
I'm JJ. I'm a life coach, and I eat mostly meat as well.
I've lost 35 pounds and kept it off really easily eating
Yeah.
this way. I basically have steak and egg yolks for breakfast with a little bit of sauerkraut and kimchi for the fermented microbes. And then sometimes I'll throw an avocado on that. And then I might have sardines or something like pemmican, either homemade or a carnivore bar for lunch with some fat to get the ratio right. And then in the evening, early evening, like 4 p.m.-ish, I'll have some egg yolks with bacon, not the egg whites because that's all protein. And maybe 3 or 4 of those with a couple slices of bacon. Tiny little bit of shredded cheese on there to zhuzh it up. And then I'm done. And then I do supplement with electrolytes. We're drinking Salty brand electrolytes. I like it better than some of the others simply because it has more potassium in it per stick.
And when I switched over to Salty, because I actually liked the flavor of some others better at first.
Yeah.
Now I'm adapted to this, but I had less muscle cramping and stuff. Like I was still having some issues with the others. So I think whatever their ratio is just better for me personally. Yeah. So, but yeah, I do generally, I'll do a steak, some sauerkraut. Oh, and I do fermented dairy. Dr. Davis's SIBO yogurt blend. I have that in the morning for breakfast. That is my biggest meal of the day. It has the most carbs with the yogurt as well as the most protein with the steak. And then for lunch, I usually have just a very small serving, like 1 to 2 bratwursts. So that's maybe 3 to 6 ounces of meat total for lunch. I will sometimes add some fat to it, sometimes not. And then my dinner I like to eat a little earlier than you. I try to eat at about 3:30, and that's some sort of a fat bomb. Lately, it's been some cream cheese and some butter, mixed with some vanilla whipped together. Oh, and a dash.
Vanilla?
Yep, and a dash.
Carnivore card revoked.
A dash of heavy cream to just sort of mix together to get
I
like,
still haven't tasted that.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. It's so funny because when I started making that, I would chill it. You know, I'd make it early in the day and I'd chill it. So it was that nice, cool sort of cheesecake type thing. And now I just eat it hot. It doesn't matter. I put the butter in the microwave to melt it and it's kind of warm when I eat it. But it tastes good to me, but you would not be a fan, I don't think.
Ebony is asking, why eat the avocado as opposed to butter or tallow? And we happen to be shopping at a local little, we call it the mushroom farm, but it's a little grocery store.
Well,
And they had avocados, and I saw one. I'm like, those are super high fat. I'm going to eat one and see if it bothers my gut. Because that's been always the problem with anything plant-based. So I got one. I ate it. I had no issue. I looked at the macros, and I'm like, well, as long as I'm staying in ketosis well, and it's not affecting that, I'm going to allow myself that. And so far, so good.
and you were also trying to get in more potassium as well.
Well, that was another, big factor. So, but I mean, you get maybe 600-700 milligrams of potassium from an avocado. Is it even that high? Maybe it's 500.
know.
I don't remember. I've been looking at this so much. I've actually lost track of what I know, but we need somewhere between 3,500 milligrams and up to 4,700 milligrams is one recommendation, which means we probably can use more than that unless that we're on certain potassium-sparing drugs. And so it's a contributor, but it's not. It's almost impossible to do it on a carnivore unless you're eating a huge amount of steak.
Yeah. You were talking about that, and I don't know how to get there.
Do you like saturated versus polymono for fat? Well, obviously with being carnivore, we're eating mostly saturated fats.
Yeah.
I don't really care about it a whole lot.
I have some MCT every now and again.
But I mean, like we could eat a lot of olive oil, which would not be carnivore, but I just don't like olive oil. I don't like how it tastes. It actually makes the back of my throat kind of burn. There's something about it. I'm probably allergic to it. Yeah, that's it. Now I don't have to worry about it. Now I'm
Well, you might. I mean, you were allergic to the pollen.
Yeah, well, I ate so many gallons of olive oil.
You
in
did
my
eat
salads.
many gallons of olive oil.
Elizabeth is asking, what is the purpose of the yogurt or sauerkraut?
So for me, it is following sort of that Sean O'Mara protocol of getting some fermented prebiotics into the gut.
So what we're really eating is the microbes.
Yeah.
They happen to be on these foods. And of course, you got to make sure the sauerkraut or kimchi that you're getting isn't pasteurized.
Yeah.
Because then there's no living microbes in it.
Yeah. And part of the theory around that is that our ancestors were getting microbes because they were eating things that were like dirty and drinking water from the stream.
And meat that's kind of going off already. Yeah.
Right. So the idea is that we're optimally healthy with those added.
Dogs licking their faces all day long.
And as far as the yogurt goes, Dr. William Davis has this whole protocol around small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, which he thinks everyone has. I don't know if I had it or not, but the SIBO yogurt especially works to repopulate the microbiome so that it's healthy and free from that overgrowth. And
those are specific strains that he's identified have benefits.
Yeah.
L. reuteri, L. gasseri, and subtilis.
Subtilis, yeah.
Lacto something or other subtilis.
Yes.
And that trio is what he calls his SIBO yogurt. And they actually create biosins that attack the invading lower intestinal bacteria that aren't supposed to be in the small intestine. That's the whole theory that he talks about on his channel. But you've noticed some benefits from it.
I've noticed, this isn't like, optimize my life type thing, but my nails, I have never had good nails my entire life. They've been awful. And I actually have nails when I eat this yogurt. And so I figure, not that nails are like vital, and I don't, as you saw when I'm over here putting things under, I don't do manicures and things like that because my nails have always been so bad. But I figure if it's affecting my nails, well, it's probably doing other things in my body that are very good, like having a really nice, intact small intestine lining and so forth. So I think it's doing good for me. The other thing is that in my entire adult life, I tend to get UTIs, and knock on wood somewhere, hopefully that's helping with that as well. So, yeah.
I did it for a long time, and I would eat it again if I remembered to. You had a bad batch of gasseri.
Yeah.
And then I got nervous. But actually what happened is you had one that you overcooked and it got super tangy and I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But didn't cook. It over fermented. But it's really about I eat the sauerkraut and the kimchi. I don't even know what microbes are supposedly in it. But it's as a condiment. So it's not huge amounts.
No.
It's a small bit on the steak.
2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And presumably the microbes take care of the carbs that are in the dairy. So.
And any anti-nutrients that are in the cabbage.
Yeah. And there's a lot of other fermented things we could be eating, but we had to start somewhere. And I was extremely ferment averse when I started. Sauerkraut was so repulsive. I was like, I have to eat this with something else next to it, like steak, in order to get it down. And now it doesn't bother me. And actually, I've been having a little bit of, what is it, kefir or kefir? How do you pronounce it? And when I first sipped that, I was like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. And this morning I had some. I'm like, oh, that was like a dose of that. Didn't bother me at all. You get used to it. Food pimps, more keto inspired here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good. We love to hear it.
Yep.
And we're not dogmatic. You don't have to be carnivore. You can do keto in any way you want.
Yes. Really, there was a fantastic, see, I'm starting to go off script here. There was a fantastic interview with Laura Spath, or conversation with Laura Spath and Nisha Berry.
That's this one right
Yes,
here.
there it is. Where they talk about this very thing and how it's always about optimizing health. It's not about the dogma, and that, Nisha, everyone assumes she should be carnivore because she's married to Dr. Berry.
Oh, is she?
And he's always carnivore this and carnivore that. But she says people selectively hear him only talking about carnivore, and do not hear him talking about just that proper human diet spectrum. So
yeah, he's pretty clear on that.
he is, but
Well, I think the issue is that it's not an issue. It's just that if someone's coming, I think his answers are usually do beef, bacon, butter, eggs for 90 days.
Yeah.
Because you need a reset and you need to get a bunch of inflammation out quick. But I don't think he's ever saying you need to stay there forever.
Well, and that's what she talks about too, Nisha, is she says, if you're using it as an elimination diet, carnivore is strict, right? And beef, butter, bacon, eggs is probably the primary part of it, unless you're actually lying. But she says if you're doing it as a lifestyle, she has no problem with people calling themselves carnivore if they're eating heavily meat-based. And of course, she's ketovore, although I don't think she likes that title anymore either. She just doesn't like the titles, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the burning in the back of your throat is a sign of quality olive oil.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Interesting.
I guess our Costco olive oil is good.
Well, back when we did have a lot of olive oil, you did a bunch of research on trying to figure out
it
which
seemed like
were
they
the
had
best options.
I mean, you have to trust the source of that information. But
Yeah.
okay, Linda says, okay, JJ, if you're serious, let's do this vile sardine thing.
Oh my gosh.
How many days and how long?
Oh,
Start tomorrow?
look at that. Okay.
She's throwing down the sardine gauntlet.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did
She's gagging her.
No, I'm honestly considering this. Okay. We did a video earlier this week, and we'll talk about it in a moment. But as we were preparing for that video, I don't remember if I said it in the video or just to Eric, but I'm like, you give me a dare and I'm likely to take it. So this one's Linda, just hang on. I need to think about this for a moment. I need to just.
You gotta.
Yeah, I'll get back to it though. Let me just process. Oh,
Elizabeth is asking, what kind of yogurt do you get? We make it.
yes, we do.
It's half and half.
Yes, ultra pasteurized, half and half. You can't use raw half and half because you'll grow the bad bacteria, like that might do you
Although
in.
some people will report doing it and eating it and surviving.
Yeah, well, it's a risk.
I wouldn't take that risk, but
It's a risk. You don't know.
so the way it's made though is that you purchase pills or packets of the specific bacteria, and then you put that in the half and half, stir it up, and then you heat it in a sous vide, an instant pot, in a ball jar with the lid off for a certain amount of time. And they have different temperatures and different durations. And Dr. Davis has many instructions on this.
Yeah.
Anita Breeze has done it.
Yes.
Indigo Neely did it. Everybody's made this. There's lots of good YouTubes on it. And then your first batch may or may not kind of fail. And then you use that first batch as a starter for the next batch, and then that batch will be good. And then you can just repeat using a little bit of your leftover to inoculate the next batch for indefinitely and make your own yogurt. And it's not yogurt,
No,
as he would say.
that's the Dr. Davis impression. No, it's not, because yogurt is only like lactobacillus is yogurt. So even though this is yogurt-like,
And
it
it's tangy. I wouldn't consider it bad, and I don't like yogurt of any kind. So that's where we get it, is we make it. That's a long answer to that question.
Yes.
Bride Biscuit says carnivore in biology is 70% animal products. In social discord, it's wildly varied. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
I think maybe cats. I don't know. Maybe cats eat a random weed occasionally. Well, catnip, they like to.
Oh, well,
roll
but they,
around in.
yeah, I don't know if they eat it. Oh,
They'll
no,
lick
they
it.
chew
Sure.
on
Yeah,
it. I grew it when we had cats, and they would actually chew a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of houseplants that a cat will chew on and make itself sick, right? You have to make sure your cats don't get to it. And we know that our dog will eat grass
Yeah.
because there are certain grasses he looks for.
Yes.
And it's part of he needs a little digestive. It's like Swedish bitters for him.
But that dog never, like our older dog who passed away last year, Lucky, he would vomit on occasion. It wasn't a horrible thing, but he definitely had some digestive issues, both ends sometimes.
But Arrow, no.
Arrow, no.
It's
Yeah.
all that lake water he drinks.
It's those microbes.
Yeah, that's right.
It is. Okay. So, Linda,
Oh, we're coming back to
we're
this.
coming back to this. Okay. So, how do we do the check-in is my question. How are you going to check in with me? I can say, okay, here I am. I can put it on my page, right? We can just put the announcement, day 2 of sardines.
Yeah, we could do it on our community page. We can do a post.
Okay.
And then you can reply to that post with your check-in. So anybody else want to do the sardine fast,
Like that.
starting with the first 10 tomorrow?
That would be what it would be. Yeah. Yeah. I looked at my schedule. Oh,
Now you can put some salt on it. You can put a little mustard on it.
hot sauce,
But
mayo even.
it really needs to be the sardines in olive oil, or you need to supplement with a fat alongside of it, or the ketosis isn't going to happen.
How do we know this?
Because I did it.
Yeah.
I had sardines in spring water, drained the water, ate the sardines, nothing. And that's because sardines without any of the other added fats, it's like a 50-50 calories from fat, calories from protein. So that's nowhere near even like a normal keto diet. So you really got to add like a tablespoon and a half per tin
Yeah.
of fat of some sort if you're going to do the sardines without the olive oil.
Yeah.
But you may be concerned that the olive oil in the tin isn't the best, which means you could drain that off and put your own olive oil in. So,
And when you've done it, now you've done several sardine fasts now.
yeah.
And done them with butter.
Yeah, I added a tablespoon and a half of butter with each tin that I ate. And the first fast I did, because, I'm 6 feet tall, I ate 5 tins the first day, 4 tins the second day. And then I did many sardine fasts in a row every weekend. I've done, 5 or 6 of those.
Yeah.
And got down to, I was eating 2 tins a day because I was in better ketosis, and my mitochondria were able to use the ketones, so I wasn't suffering.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't that bad.
Now you also tried to do repeat the macros, duplicate the macros with eggs and bacon, and that did not work as well for you.
No, I think the bacon was too proteiny or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Plus satiety was not. the
Yeah, I
same.
ate too much.
Yeah. So I did hear from the men in my class that they were also eating usually 4 to 6 cans of sardines at the beginning, and they generally would reduce down to 3 or 4 by the end of the fast. Yeah.
There's an upcoming question.
Okay. All right. So so I am in. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm literally All right. No, I'm in because. So thank you Thank you so much, Linda. I'm in. I had to look at my calendar. I've got, I'm busy. I'm fairly busy, so that's good. I like to be busy on this type of thing. So I've got dress rehearsal on Sunday. We've got cast party on Monday. So this is all good. It's going to keep me doing things and not thinking about the sardines that I have to eat. But also what I realized is this will actually set me up very nicely then for the season that's coming up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll sort of prime me
Yeah, that's true.
for this season. So yeah, I'll start
Linda's
tomorrow morning.
saying I'm not part of your group. So you just need to subscribe to our channel if you haven't. And I'm going to show you where we're going to,
Oh, good.
you can do your check-in.
All right.
So this is, let me take this message down. So this is our channel page, and you can see over here on posts. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Posts here. We will do a post right here of JJ's Sardine Challenge. And then you could just reply to this post. And JJ will do a sardine post every day.
Yeah.
Of the 72 3-day fast. You're doing 3 days?
Yeah, because again, we had a class of 200, and what we saw was that third day was when the magic happened. So I'm doing 72 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be the plan.
So it'll end for me. If I start tomorrow, it will end on Tuesday morning.
And so it starts with your first 10 and ends with your last 10. The fast ends with your last 10 at the 72-hour mark, give or take.
And I will tell you that on my 72-hour mark the last time, I did not eat the whole tin. I ate a few bites and I was good. And then the rest of the day, I could eat whatever I wanted. Well, I mean, whatever I wanted. I wasn't out there eating pizza and ice cream. I just I picked up my normal standard diet to the rest of the day.
Bride Biscuit says, I love Sardine Fast because for me, they instantly transition into water fast.
Yeah.
Then my healing continues. Yeah. It's easy to not eat sardines. But I don't know. I can't say that they're scrumptious, but they don't bother me that much.
You actually like them, though.
Well, when I'm
you're
hungry, yeah.
And when you haven't done like 5 weeks of fasting with them in a row.
Kathy says, no, thank you. It's a strong pass for me.
That is fine with me, Kathy. This is not a requirement. We can still be friends.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can do a solidarity water fast if it helps.
Yeah, we can still be friends. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly right. So if you want to,
go.
it could be water or sardine
Or egg.
or egg. Pick your fast.
Or fat. I've never heard of someone doing a 72-hour fat fast.
seems-
So that's a long time. I don't know.
Yeah. So, wow, you didn't bargain for that when we started this stream. Holy cow.
No, I definitely did not. Not at all. But here's, so we talked on our video on Tuesday about a topic that's very near and dear to my heart. It's called the Wheel of Fear. And it's about, are your emotional fears holding you back? So we all think we've got these things we need to work on. Oh, I procrastinate. I'm a perfectionist. My calendar has to look exactly right to do this fast. I need to really think about this. And we get into overthinking mode. And from the personal growth perspective, that looks like all these different problems we've got to deal with. Oh, I've got to let go with my perfectionism. I got to be able to go with the flow. The overthinking, I need to really be able to work on my mindset and let it go. And when it comes to, what else? Like if I'm a people pleaser, maybe you're a people pleaser. That's another problem I have to work on. And I need to start putting myself first. So all these things we're working on start to be like that whack-a-mole game. So that's that arcade game where the little mole pops up and you got to whack it with the hammer. So you're trying to whack all these problems with the hammer and deal with all these things. And there's not enough time in the day. And then, oh no, another thing crops up. And the wheel of fear concept takes all those little moles and it boils them down to one root. What is the actual protective mechanism that is under all of those reactions that you have that aren't serving you? The reactions aren't serving you. So there's this protective pattern that we're conditioned to that's part of our biology. It's part of our brain and neurobiology. It's what keeps us surviving. But when it transfers from a physical survival mode to an emotional survival mode, that's where things, again, don't serve us. Because the wheel of fear is all around trying to keep you safe, safe from any discomfort, emotional or physical, and safe from any, obviously, thing that might actually threaten your survival. So that's what it's designed to do. But the truth is, when we're dealing with our emotional fears, it tends to keep us in our comfort zone, safe, stuck, and small. So instead of trying to hit all these whack-a-moles, right, whacking all the moles, if you deal with the one thing, that one root core fear, and I talk about this in the video we did on Tuesday, so I'm not going to go into details, but when we hit that one fear, we're only dealing with one pattern that we have to deal with and learn how to master instead of all of the others. So when Linda challenges me to a sardine fast, you saw this was not made up. Like my throat starts to feel not gaggy. This is a fear response I have with fear. No matter what, is my throat starts to feel very tight and clenched and closed. I started to get kind of squirmy and I started to overthink and try to think of excuses why I can't do this. Those are all part of my protective pattern that keeps me safe, stuck, and small. And as a master fearless living coach, when I become aware of those patterns, it is let me back up. When I become aware of them, I have the choice to either step into that zone of discomfort and choose me, or I can choose fear. I can choose to go in the fear responses, which I might do if I'm in a really stressful time or limited capacity. It's okay to say, you know what? I'm staying safe and stuck in my comfort zone. I don't have it in me right now to do more than that. That's fine. But it's about making that conscious choice. And today I said, I'm experiencing these fear responses and I am going to say yes to the discomfort. So here we are, Linda. Here we are, Linda and Bride's Biscuit.
Yep.
Here we are.
And Kathy's in for an egg.
Hey, Kathy. Nice. Very nice. Again, not required, but great. Excellent.
Very nice.
So I guess I'm doing a sardine fast and I can show fear who's boss.
Do you have some of your oily sardines in stock? Or are you going to have to eat some of my watery ones?
I've got something in stock to at least get me. No, I think I have a couple tins and I can go to the grocery store and get more. Yeah. So when I did my last sardine fast, because I really have a hard time with them, it's literally a gag with almost every bite. Yep. It's captured on camera. I commit to at least 2 per day, 2 tins of sardines per day. So I have enough to get through day 1, I think, and I can get some more. Now, if I'm hungrier, I will eat more. So but that's about all that I have had the stomach for last time.
Yeah, and if you want to see JJ's gagging and having done it, on our channel, find this video here. I did Dr. Boz's 72-hour sardine fast, and I ate fish. And you will see her. You'll see her take that first bite and the last bite.
Yes, yeah. But I'm good. I'm getting my mind around it. Okay, because it's going to really set me up well.
I'm not going to do it.
No, you don't. And you did a whole bunch of them.
I've did so many of them.
No, you don't have to.
And I know our friend Sue, Smokey Bear lover.
Oh, she's
done a ton of them.
Yeah.
She'll see this on replay.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, let me pop this up before we go on. Let's put this in the. Okay. So this is, let me move my notes. This is the Wheel of Fear And again, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but we talk about this in our video from last Tuesday. And if you're interested in learning more about the Wheel of Fear, go ahead and pop Wheel of Fear in the chat or in the comments if you're watching the replay. We're looking at doing a special live stream just for, anyone can join. But if you're interested, we're thinking of doing a special live stream. You can also watch the recording if you can't make it. And we're trying to see if we can schedule it before Thanksgiving. And I will walk you through that whole cycle so that you can understand your own personal Wheel of Fear.
I did it on camera last week with this. In this video,
Yeah.
if you can do carnivore, you can do anything. I love this look on your face.
I know. Look at that.
This video did moderately poorly.
Well, it's kind of what we expected.
Maybe because of the thumbnail, but you can watch me be coached through it by JJ, and obviously I've been exposed to this for 20 years.
Next year is my 20-year anniversary from coaching my first client.
And so it wasn't like a totally new conversation, but
No.
it was still beneficial.
But we've never worked on his wheels because you don't coach family members and friends if you're a coach, but you can actually do the wheels process with family and friends because it's not coaching per se.
Yeah.
But yeah, we never did it. So yeah.
So Ebony says Wheel of Fear. So great.
Oh, okay.
That we're going to just take note and we'll schedule a YouTube live stream and hopefully people can make it or see the replay. And JJ's depth of knowledge in this area is immense because she created the curriculum to teach the coaches who do this stuff.
Yeah. So I didn't write the book, but I wrote the course.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhonda Britton is the creator of all this wonderful tools and the content, and then I work with her directly to really
Now,
break it
if
down.
anyone wants me to do a live stream where we talk about writing fiction, let me know, because that's about the only thing I can speak with any. I don't know. I can't even speak on it now.
Well, yeah, you have some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all stuff that I learned from others.
Yeah. Well, of course.
It's NaNoWriMo right now. I'm not doing it, but National Novel Writing Month was how I started into this whole thing of writing novels back in 2011, I want to say. Wow, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And my nephew challenged me because he was in high school at the time, I think. And he's like, let's do NaNoWriMo. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll do it.
Like this, yeah.
And it was, you have to write 1,666 words a day on average across the 30 days of November to get a 50,000 word manuscript done. And it's just this cultural thing that kind of took off and people do this. You don't have to sign up. There's no judge. It's all on the honor system. And I remember I sat down that first day and I had an idea for a story. I had an idea for a world. And I wrote like 10,000 words in the first day. And then the next day I read through them. I'm like, this is the worst fiction that has ever been written in the English language. And I deleted all of it and had to start over. But I did eventually get the 50,000 words done by the end of that November,
Yeah.
but the book wasn't done. The storyline needed another about 50,000 words. But I did finish that, and
Yeah.
it's available. I don't recommend starting my fiction with that book, but it's that month. I can't believe it.
That's November too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So Linda says, help me, Jesus.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So before we wrap up, I want to touch really quick on a couple of videos that we watched that were worth watching. Sean O'Mara is sprinting at 60 years old, and you actually see him sprint, and he talks about how not to injure yourself. And I have done sprinting on and off. I'm off right now. But I think this is a pretty good video if you have any any inkling of doing something high intensity, he explains why he thinks it's important. And then he shows you how to warm up for it and then how to do a gradual build up to a sprint.
And he's talking running predominantly, but he also talks about if running's not for you, doing it on a bike, like a stationary bike, or in the pool.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that would work.
Yeah.
This one's actually a pretty good one. This just came out today. 3 essential supplements for a successful keto diet. She goes into omega-3.
Yeah, she's big on omega-3.
Magnesium, and maybe it's sodium. I just saw it and I can't remember, but it's short and it's good.
Yeah.
We mentioned that one. This conversation, Jenny Mittich is on her book tour. And this was actually a really great topic. And I was really intrigued in her talking about how much iodine she needs for her Hashimoto's. And so it was a great, just general kind of carnivore conversation and wide ranging. I recommend it. And then, how many of you are Star Trek fans? I'm not going to wait for the chat to explode with silence. But here, JJ and I on the bridge of the Enterprise.
Wow.
Thanks to an AI manipulation. I think we look pretty great in our Starfleet uniforms.
You said you don't know what mine color is?
I don't know
mine
if this is
signifies?
an official Starfleet color or if the AI just invented that. I don't know who these people in
It's
the
a
background
good color
are.
on me.
Yeah. And I don't know why the screen is behind us because that's not how the ships are structured. So, but when it comes to sardines, Linda, make it so. See, I've always wanted to say that.
Hey.
And I had a reason to actually say it. And I had this stupid picture queued up. And I needed some way to wedge it into the live stream. Bride's brisket. Jenny uses a lot of iodine. I need to ask her about that. Yeah, I think she was saying like 75 milligrams a day or something ridiculous like that. And Curtis is wishing me an early happy birthday. Thank you very much.
Yes.
It's the 13th.
And you were born on a Friday. The 13th.
Friday the 13th at 12:28 p.m.
Now people can run your charts.
Yeah. I don't know anything about astrology, so I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah.
We had some news items that I had picked up that we could cover, but I think they can wait. They're not that urgent or not that interesting. So we're going to skip those and we're going to wish all of these people a happy Friday evening.
Yep. Jump into the sardine, or just the challenge.
Yep.
It's just a challenge.
We'll put the post up immediately when we're done here and you can chime in there.
Yep. And next week to be determined when
We'll do some
We'll
size.
do some
We'll
sort of-
stream sometime.
we'll stream at some point next week.
I got all the new equipment. I want to play with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll have to report on my sardine fast, whether you can make it live or
Like
not. So.
I can switch between these views with a slide. See how we slide? Whoa! And then we can we can slide back. Isn't that fancy? All right. Everybody, thank you so much. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please consider doing so.
And thanks a lot, Linda. No, this will be good.
Every day stronger.
Every day more.
JJ and Eric, their lipids are high. Their doctors are worried they're both gonna die. Is LDL harmless? They sure hope it's so. It's the JJ and Eric Carnivore Show. Salad is toxic, seed oils are doom. They rub on tallow like greasy perfume. Ribeyes and bacon, that's all they know. It's the JJ and Eric Carnivore Show. No wheat, no kale, they're laughing at greens. 18-hour fasts are their favorite routines. Sugars for suckers, they're chomping on fat. Streaming to you live from the tallow vat. Eric's got muscles, JJ's got got zen. They're coming to chat with their carnivore friends. So toss out the lettuce, embrace the beef glow. It's the JJ and Eric